Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami, where last time we finished up all of our side questing around Seion City and caught a whole bunch of fish. Today, Kaguya has informed us that she is going to Sasa Sanctuary because there's something tied to her past here. So, we are here to follow her and see if we can help in any way. Before this episode, I did go ahead and stock up. One seed, meat, or fish bag should be all you need. One of any feed bag other than herbs should be fine. There will be one animal we're feeding today. But, more importantly, the gods be praised. Is it really you, Kaguya? I never thought I'd see you again after the Emperor suddenly summoned you to Seion City. Kaguya, dear Kaguya. It feels like ages since we last met, Grandfather. My, look at all those new wrinkles. Have I worried you so? Oh, Grandfather. I thought you guys would run into each other here. I'm happy for you two. Oh, Kaguya, let us live together happily ever after. We could sell my bamboo ware, just you and me. Huh? Oh, What's wrong, Kaguya? Do you have to return to the Emperor? No, that's not it. It's just... I cannot live with you, Grandfather. Huh? Huh? What are you talking about, Kaguya? You're not eloping or running away from something, are you? I didn't know you were here, Grandfather. It would have been better if we had not met before I departed. Depart? Where are you going? I'm not sure. The royal crest carved into the earth here in Sasa Sanctuary. It calls to me. What the? Kaguya, what are you doing? It's as if I'm being driven by some invisible force. Below this crest, far below the earth, something linked to my mysterious past awaits. I must go. I must see what lies within this hole. Kaguya! Kaguya! No, don't do it, Bamboo Girl! It's too dangerous! After her, Ami! Alright, Aisun, I'll follow her, but not to get her out of here. We're gonna help her. Whatever she wants to do, she has the right to do it. Besides, it's not like it's gonna be anything bad. Alright, so we're just gonna start off by beginning to make a path for her. So that when she gets down here, she'll be able to just immediately take a safe route for a little bit. Hang on, let's wait for her to come down. There we go. Blow her across. Ow! I think I hit it. Oops. Good job, me. Okay, let's drop down. We've got spike block here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. No, you turn around. Now going back that way. That is a horrible idea. Alright, dropping down here. What do we want to do? Ah, I see. Okay. What we want to do here is we want to use this power spring to send her up and to the left. Now quickly dig that hole so she'll come down with me. And we should be safe for a little bit. I don't see any spike blocks. I stand corrected. Okay, got another power spring here. Let's blow you across to be safe. And Probably focus on getting her up there so she doesn't smack into that spike block. Okay, quickly dig, dig, dig. Just gotta go straight down. And made it to the bottom. This is a very long and convoluted pathway, but I love it, honestly. It feels like they're adding a bit more puzzle element to this rather than just... Well, they're making the puzzle more difficult, which is good. Bamboo girl? What the heck? Looks like a bamboo shoot, except it's metal and insanely huge. This is what was calling me. It's the link to my mysterious past. Kaguya. I knew. I knew that this giant bamboo shoot was buried here in Sasa's sanctuary. You did? But... One day, many years ago, I came here to cut down some bamboo. Suddenly, this giant bamboo shoot appeared right before my eyes. Your cold and nearly lifeless body came tumbling out. Then this giant bamboo shoot disappeared back into the ground. You were as cold as ice and looked like you might die at any minute. I quickly picked you up and rushed home. My dearly departed wife and I nursed you back to health. We had always wanted a child. You were like a blessing from the heavens. You brought joy into our lives. I couldn't tell you the truth. I feared that if you found out, you would seek out this strange bamboo shoot. I feared that it would take you away from us forever. Don't go! Don't go, Kaguya! Grandfather. I always thought of you and dearly departed grandmother as my real family, and that feeling shall never fade. Though I may leave, my heart remains with you. Remember that. But I cannot stay here with you. A mysterious force is calling me. I cannot resist. I must discover where I came from. Don't worry, I'll come back to you. I just need to know. So I beg you, oh grandfather dear, see me off with a smile on your face. Okay, I will, Kaguya. Go wherever you may. I only ask that when you get there, you remember one thing. You are my precious grandchild. Never forget that. You are my dearest, most precious grandchild. Oh, grandfather. His precious grandchild. Huh? Oh, I wasn't thinking about home or anything. No, really. Isu, Amaterasu, I'm forever grateful to you. I could never thank you enough for what you did for me. But please, accept this as a token of my appreciation. It was my sole link to my mysterious past. But now that I'm returning home, I shall need it no longer. May it help you in your travels. It is time. Time for me to depart. Thank you, you two. Thank you, grandfather. Farewell, and may we meet again someday. Well, it's gone. Wonder where it's headed. I hope that bamboo girl has a safe journey wherever it leads. Hey Ami, get the lead out. We got sidetracked helping that bamboo girl. Let's get going. We have work to do. We gotta rake that queen over the coals. She's got some explaining to do. I know, Isun. You okay? Kaguya, she's gone. So that giant bamboo sprout was a cradle to take her home. My prayers are with you, dearest Kaguya. Hang in there, Mr. Bamboo. She'll come back to visit someday, I'm sure of it. But for now, we got what we need, so let's get out of here. Before we head back to Seon City, where we will be making very good use of that fire tablet, before we head back to Seon City, there are a few things we need to do first. All around Nippon, there are several spots where particular items are now available. They've been available for a little while, but we weren't really in the area, so I wanted to save it until we came back to this part of Nippon. And now we're here. So let's go take care of it. The first thing we're going to be doing is probably the most important. And that is right outside of Salsa Sanctuary, head to the right, and we're going to be heading back towards where Bingo's at. Because near Bingo, there is this hard rock that we can now dig into with Digging Champ, revealing a giant hole in the ground? And here we have an underground shrine. There are many of these throughout Nippon, and we're going to begin discovering them one by one, starting with this one. Here we have 4 trees to bloom. And a whole bunch of monkeys to feed. Don't worry, they all count as one monkey. Just pull out 1 seed meter fish bag and feed away. That is a lot of praise. Also in here we have 3 clovers we can dig up. Come on. Bloom has recently been really funky. It's been giving me a lot of issues lately, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Come on. Alright, next up, I'm gonna smash these for a little bit of ink and... No seed bag? Okay, no seed bag then. I was hoping it would replenish me. Let's see, what is this place called? Molly's Treasure Trove. Okay, well, I guess it's not an underground shrine. It's a treasure trove. But you know what? I'm gonna loot it anyway. Give me that godly charm. Over here we have a treasure, a crystal. Which I totally forgot to sell my treasures in the last episode, oops. And we have the last stray bead of Taka Pass. It was hiding down here all along. Alright, with that done, let's get out of here. Next up, if we come here to Hitoshio Spring in Agata Forest, there's another clover we can dig up in the hard dirt up here. Really? How the heck did it get the bloom right, but miss the clover that was right there? Oh, I'm so confused. And is that our first clover to give 20 praise instead of 10? Nice, we're moving up in the world. Getting more and more, the clovers are starting to give us more praise. And the last thing we're going to be doing is coming to Shinchu Fields, where there's a clover right up here. And it did it again. I'm so confused. But yeah, we got another clover right there. And then there's just one left to go. And that should be right down here. Yes, I am aware there is a side quest available in Shinshu Field. There has been for a while. I am deliberately avoiding it because we cannot complete it right now. Alright, and our last clover we're going to be snagging for right now is right here. But what are we going to do with all this praise? Well, obviously we're going to go for yet another ink bottle upgrade. Heck yeah! Poor solar energy's being left behind. Would you believe me if I told you it's almost more cost effective to get one more astral pouch right now than to get another solar energy? Yeah, I think I'm going to be maxing these 3 out before I do any more solar energy upgrades. That'll be the last thing we do. Solar energy just isn't that useful in this game, unfortunately. You do such a good... It's pretty easy not to get hit, I find. Well, and if you do get hit, you can just build back up your your godhood. Anyways, Mist Warp. Very good ability. Will take you to any ultimate origin mirror in the game. Unfortunately, the one closest to Seion City is on the far east end of Ryoshima Coast. So it may be more worthwhile to use a mermaid spring. Personally, I still prefer Mist Warp. I still think it's far better because you don't have to spend money on a mermaid coin. And yeah, we're gonna be getting an ultimate origin mirror near Seion City pretty soon, so. And it's not like it's that much of a walk to get to Seion. Look, in the time it's taken me to talk about it, we're already almost there. But yeah, we'll be getting an ultimate origin mirror right by Seion City pretty soon. Anyways, here in Seion City, it is finally time to go harass Queen Himiko and see just what the hell she's doing, because she didn't help at all. Unfortunately, these guards do not want to let us through, but if we slow down time, well, they're not even going to notice us sneaking through. Alright, here at Himiko's palace, there is a bunch of stuff we can snag. We've got a sheep statue representing Kasugami, very nice. Heading down here to the very end of this sandy path around the outskirts of the castle, we've got a clover. Thank you for working with me, game! I don't know why Bloom has to be so weird sometimes. Alright, heading back out here. This palace is very, very symmetric, so I suspect there might be something similar over on the other side. And indeed there is. We have a treasure chest giving us a stray bead. Very nice. Hey, I didn't say the sun could set. How dare you? Alright, heading back out. I don't believe there's any buried treasure on this side. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So next up, we are heading up to the palace itself. And up here, there are 3 ways we can go. We're gonna start by heading to the left. Here in this western building, we've got a treasure with a crystal and a Daruma that we can finish, granting my wish for a godly charm. Oh right, so when I drowned myself in order to get out of Lake Biwa after getting the stray bead there in the... Was it last episode? It was the last episode. When I drowned myself, apparently it drops you all the way down to negative godhood. Whenever you drown yourself, you go all the way to negative godhood. I think the game warned us about this at some point in the past, but I forgot that I had negative godhood, so I ended up having to use a godly charm to fix that. And the last treasure has the Northern Land. Alright, we got some stuff to read then. The evil demons that flourish throughout the land. No matter how many are defeated, their numbers do not thin, and the burden they place on human hearts does not dissipate. These foul fiends come from a land far to the north of Nippon. From there, they infiltrate our land and perpetrate nefarious acts. The northern lands are feared as a breeding ground for evil. For many years, Nippon has severed itself from the land to the north. An unclean land where evil runs wild without restraint. However, it is also said that all of creation originated in the north. Interesting. We're still missing number 17, and I think that's the only one? Yeah, that's the only one we're missing right now. We'll be getting it soon enough, though. In our fish tome, in the previous episode, we found a black bass, large and powerful, only the best fishermen can haul it in. The loach, a fish famous for its 10 whisker-like appendages. The freshwater eel, it may appear unappetizing, but this eel hides a rich flavor. The robalo, its red eyes make this fish unique and sought after. The koi, fish admired by the aristocracy for its beautiful coloring. The sturgeon, bottom-dwelling fish, said to be relatively unchanged by evolution. And the giant catfish, much larger than the norm, this catfish swallows prey whole. Nice. And in our treasure tome, we have horse statue and sheep statue. Very nice. Alright, back out here. We're gonna head behind the palace next, because there's a treasure right here, giving us a holy boat M. And finally, we can head into the palace itself. Here inside the palace, there is a central elevator. But first, if you head all the way around to the back, we've got a stray bead. That is number 50. We now have half of the stray beads of the game. Heck yeah! We are halfway through the game. And we've arrived. What the heck? It's filled with lava! Okay. Well, let's see what this Holy Artifacts has to say. Throughout the land are spread power-enhancing holy artifacts. These rare treasures grant one great powers when equipped. Up to 3 of these accessories can be equipped at any one time. It is difficult to exaggerate the rarity of these precious items. Don't expect to stumble upon too many of them in your journeys. Once you've obtained one, it can be a force for great stability. Forget not what you have read here. Forget not indeed, because those holy artifacts are the items we've been buying with our demon fangs, as well as the fire tablet, which grants the wearer protection from fire. Well, lava is basically fire rock, so let's circumvent these palace defenses. Hey, Ami. I bet that's Himiko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. Heh, the security here was pretty tight. But nothing we couldn't handle. Yeah, you tell her, Ami. Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun the traveling artist, you too, of course. Hey, how do you know our names? Anyway, first things first. You knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't ya? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to. My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist, and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of this city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag. Isu, your words are very harsh. But you are right, it was rude of me to hide my face from you. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, the ruler of Seion City, offer my most sincere apologies. As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seion. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island. What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island or whatever you call it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away. Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast, wide ocean it will reappear. So even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive. You don't say. Still, why do you stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out? She trying to mess with us? This is the treasured crystal ball. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seion forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. And it will tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear. Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing. Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power. But if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way. Heh, that's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. If we know, Isun, we are well aware of this. Ouch! Thanks for the warning! Be careful! You cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks. I mean, good. That is good. I imagine you'd still rather not risk it, though. Also, I'd like to point out, Isun in the cutscene could not cross this threshold right here. Ami can. Isun brings misfortune. It's canon. Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request? The request of all my people? I think we will. I don't know if we can trust the queen, but at the very least, it seems like she does have Seon's best interests at heart. So, the mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order. So, though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach. What the heck's that supposed to mean? She'll explain, Izun. Be patient. Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already. The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Even if the crystal ball shows me the location of the island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will only result in our own pain. But the water dragon could break the shield with ease. It could form a bridge over the sea to the island. So you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island, and the water dragon will break the barrier around it. Is that the only way to get into the enemy's stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it'll be happy to help us. That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this palace, for my prayers require all my energy. You are the only one who can take on this important task. You gotta be kidding me. No, that seems pretty reasonable, actually. You want us to make friends without rampaging water dragon? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help Himiko or what? Yes, I mean, if what she says is true, our current goal is to calm the water dragon, which would be undoubtedly beneficial for the area. Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Ami? Oh, Amaterasu, you are truly benevolent. So I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond. It is said there is a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border, in the Dragonian domain. They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island. Alright, will do. We'll do our best, Himiko. You find that island for us and we'll find a way to it. Now look at the mess you've gotten us into, Furball! Well, at least we know who's been controlling that water dragon. Let's go pay the Dragonian domain a visit. This is gonna get complicated, isn't it? Well, at least we're on our way to calm the water dragon and hopefully bring some peace to the oceans. I just have no idea how we're going to accomplish that yet. But if those Dragonians can help, then but then again, if the Dragonians control the water dragon, they could be the reason it's rampaging, so this is gonna be good. She just shook lava out of her fur! That was good. I did not expect that. Oh, but yeah, if the Dragonians are the reason the water dragon is rampaging, that could be an issue. Well, we are the god Amaterasu, so I guess that's our job. I will see everyone next time on Let's Play Okami as we cross the border and see if we can calm the water dragon. Hey, how did you get in here, mutt? This is terrible. How did you get past our foolproof defenses? How could we let Queen Himiko down like this? Get out of here, mutt!